All right, guys, looks like we've got an Archon mode match. It's a 3v2. I am hoping my overlay doesn't shit itself. I may need to change overlays here. Apparently, they submitted this for a previous Icyfar as well, I believe, but then it didn't get accepted. So then they resubmitted it because it works for this challenge as well, apparently. I believe. I'm not sure. Oh, apparently they were playing. Oh, okay. I think I know. All right, guys. So, oh shit, man. I can't remember everyone's names. Guys in chat, can you remind me? Okay, so in the north, top left, we've got an Archon mode match for iCast, your freaking awesome replays, where there are multiple players controlling each side. It is a PvP. And I believe this was played originally for the Alphastar challenge, where you had to try and play Alphastar strats. But these guys have come in and said, you know what, we can actually play the 1-2 punch challenge where you're trying to hit 2 locations at once. This Archon mode replay actually apparently kind of covers both. Let's see. Up here in the top left, representing Taste the Bacon, it's Nopret and Dr. Ryan in the red. And guys, down in the right, we have... it's Leonius, Flex, and John Bomb. So it's 3 Protoss players in the bottom, 2 Protoss players in the top, all controlling one side. So for anyone who doesn't know what Archon mode is or never's played Archon mode, basically you can have up to, I believe, 7 or 8 players controlling one team, one player. Now, this can get really confusing when you guys don't communicate well and sync up. It can be utter chaos, and you can like absolutely play way worse than one person. Like pro players, for instance, really struggle to play this mode well until they've played a few games together, because they end up stepping on each other's heels and not communicating because they're so used to playing just on their own. But once you organize it, so like one player's job is just to micro one little set of units or something like that, is insane. Disruptors can be amazing. You can see things like Archon drops and like Warp Prism pickups can be incredible. Your ability to just micro oracles nonstop perfectly. There is so much cool shit you can do. I really struggle in Archon mode because I use control group stealing by default. So anytime I control group something, I actually remove it from my partner's control groups, is the way that works. These guys aren't scouting at all, by the way. Oh my god. Nopret and Dr. Ryan are like, yeah, we're not even going to scout. I do love that they're both trying to play Alphastar strats, guys, which means they're not walling off. They're playing a PvP on Catalyst. This is obviously played right after the Mana TLO PvP show match. So they're like, yeah, let's not wall off. That would be dumb. We're going to play... And they're... Oh my god, and they're both going to build like... Yeah, they're non-stop chronoing probes. They're both going to build like 30 plus probes on one base before building a Nexus. So the south side, you could see they were trying to organize... No. Guys... They have actually given 2 separate players control of these adepts. No, that is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. John Bomb Leonius. You guys are... No, that's the dumbest... You could tell there's 2 separate players controlling these 2 adepts. This is the worst thing you could possibly do. Oh my god. And obviously Nopret and Dr. Ryan have just 1 player controlling it. Yeah, they screw up. They let the shade finish and they miss an attack because of it. So they're actually behind now in this fight. Oh my god. Turns out 2 players microing beats 1. Except it doesn't, because they didn't need to do any control. Apparently this was, oh my god, this was Flexible and Leonius controlling 1 adept each. The reason you never want to do that is because it's so important to sync up their shades and their attacks. But it's good to see the players doing some nice trolling there. And it did look a bit like Alphastar's control as well, with the way they kind of went back and forth a whole bunch. 24 probes on 1 base minerals here. This adept comes in, picks off a probe. Is it going to get a second? Not quite. Doesn't end up going down. And we see a Nexus and then 4 gateways. This is just, yep, let's just mass Stalkers Alphastar style. Other side of the map, a Nexus goes down as well. Non-stop 2 Stalkers. It is 31 probes to 33 probes. What the fuck is this shit? I love that they're like, oh, I don't have anything to do. I'm just going to spam win percentages to pretend to be Alphastar. And they're both just going to mass Stalker Disruptor, I would imagine, since that's one of the favorite things we saw Alphastar go for. John Bomb. Uh-oh, our blue team's in trouble. Uh-oh, they're going to... Oh, no, what are you doing? The Stalker turns around and decides to fight. Why would you do that? Why did those 2 Stalkers leave as well? I do not know. Oh my god, that Stalker actually ends up getting a snipe, but What are these players doing with their micro? This is some nonsensical Stalker micro. What the fuck are they? The Stalker's just hanging out, stuck on her minerals? What am I even looking at right now? I guess they're trying to do 1-2 punches by splitting their Stalkers into as many pairs. I think these guys have actually given a pair of Stalkers to each of the 3 players, including the one who's macroing. These 2 are going to try to do a Stalker run-by. At the same time, Stalkers on the left get a kill. These Stalkers are just going to dive into the mineral line and try to pick off some probes. Those Stalkers reacting very slowly here. But they end up running backwards into the opponent's defense. These Stalkers, oh! One of them gets surrounded there. Nicely done. Those go down. I feel like John Bomb, Leonius, and Flexible here are, honestly, they're fucking up pretty bad. They are committing so hard to trying to make sure they have separate people controlling each Stalker that they just engaged with 4 Stalkers versus 8. Oh my god. They're going to trade one. They're going to lose 3 Stalkers for 1. Oh my lord. No Pred and Dr. Ryan here are kind of just like, hey, you micro, I macro. And their opponents are like, let's play Archon mode. It is 1-2 punch. But it's like, it's not even that, it's like 1-2 slap. They're like, here's 2 Stalkers. It's like that, they're going into 6 Stalkers. Here's another 2 Stalkers. They're going to 8 Stalkers. Stop it. Meanwhile, No Pred and Dr. Ryan have said, you know what? We took a bunch of really good trades. It's time for us to counterattack with a random group of Stalkers that is clearly going to be outnumbered and take a terrible trade. Luckily for them, all the Stalkers just moved out of the map. So they're going to focus down 1, 2. Will they get the 3rd Stalker? Oh, good micro here, pulling back. 4 more Stalkers warping in. But he's going to run back down to the natural. Oh, he's going to recall. Nicely done. Does only lose 1 Stalker. Not a bad move here. So it's Mass Stalker versus Mass Stalker. Blinkers on the way for both sides. We've got Robos on the way. Disruptors eventually will be the next step. These Stalkers coming forward. And uh-oh. I love that they just keep engaging in and out, no matter what. This is what Alphastar did. It just kept poking in and out with its Stalkers no matter what was happening. It also, though, could micro like a fucking god with 4,000 APM. And I don't care if you've got 3 Protoss players controlling. I don't think you guys can match a 1500 APM Alphastar. We see a lot of Stalkers going down there, but more Stalkers coming across the map. Both sides just taking turns, getting the Stalker advantage, going across the map, and losing that Stalker advantage again and again. These Stalkers just keep splitting up and going in for different squads, which is amazing. But oh, the Blink's ready for them as well. Oh man, these blue Stalkers are getting ravaged. They've been taking the worst trades for the most of this game. But once again, they find an opening. Each time I think it's gone terribly for them, they find this weird angle to do like a little backstab. And oh, great Blink micro. Dodges the Stalker volley. Dodges, oh, and dodges another Stalker shot there. These Stalkers barely surviving, but the probes, a lot of them are taking damage. Not too many actually falling though. Great play here by No Pred and Dr. Ryan. And they're gonna shut these Stalkers down. Good blink out though, does keep some of the Stalkers alive. 3rd base is up a lot faster here on the south side of the map. And that Robo about to finish up here for them as well. These Stalkers though, uh-oh. Gonna get a few free shots from the high ground, but yeah, that blinks forward. Uh-oh. Oh man, they're gonna lose at least 1 or 2 on the retreat here. That's a lot of Stalkers right now. A 5 Stalker advantage here for Red. No Pred and Dr. Ryan. They've got less economy, but they've got more Stalkers. Can they just push in and finish the game? They might be able to right now. There is a secondary attack on the left-hand side. It's going to hit the mineral line as well. The Stalkers coming in. Faster reinforcement point here for John Bomb and our blue team. Is it enough, though? These Stalkers in the 3rd base picking off probes, and everything here is so goddamn close. Oh, a lot of red hit point Stalkers going to try to retreat. They're going to blink forward and just go for the trade here. Was that the right call? I don't know, man. 2 red hit point Stalkers barely get out of there. So some nice micro by the blue side. Both sides, though, taking some big losses. A couple probes went down mining on that 3rd. And, oh, man, No Pred and Dr. Ryan with some ambitious control here. And just trading constantly. These Stalkers continuing to catch probes that are maynarding over to that base. Pick off a pylon as well. 3rd base is now up. No Pred and Dr. Ryan have managed to equalize that economy. Relatively even Stalkers on both sides, but the first Disruptor is out here for No Pred. 2nd Robo's up in the main as well. We have not even seen that tech begin. The Southern team on pure Blink Stalkers right now, and those Disruptor shots could be game-changing. All right, Stalkers coming in there. They're going to back out. They're going to go out the left-hand side. These 5 Stalkers going to chase them. These Stalkers run back in and catch the rally. No Pred and Dr. Ryan. Oh my god, these Stalkers just luring them out of position. And now he's actually going to fall back. No, he's going to recall. Realizes the Stalkers coming in from both sides. Disruptor's going to fall back as well. These Stalkers, they were doing a bit of a backstab there. Both sides just dancing around this map with stalkers all over the place. This is actually the sickest thing I've ever seen. Oh, flanking disruptor shot. Only got one stalker though. Oh, they're gonna blink on it, but no Predator Dr. Ryan. I mean, even if they lose that disruptor, they will punish a little bit by getting at least a few of these stalkers. But good blink away. Oh, kind of blinked into a corner, but barely gets those stalkers out. Meanwhile, oh, a big disruptor shot. Just caught like 3 stalkers on that side of the map. And oh man, no Pred and Dr. Ryan pressing in hard. Our southern team have just been throwing a few too many stalkers away. Leonius takes a break from macroing to quickly predict the win percentage there. And if they can just kill a bunch of these stalkers, that'll be nice. A few of those stalkers do go down here. And you just gotta watch out. Disruptors coming across the map. Oh god, it's a bait. It's a bait. Oh, he blinks forward. Oh no, a terrible blink forward there. And the disruptors coming in as well. Disruptors are building on the southern side, but the second robo only just starting. The first disruptor's almost out, but it's not ready just yet. And they are massively outnumbered in this stalker count. These stalkers gonna blink into the mineral line. Full YOLO. Those stalkers doing a bit of a run by, a blink by. I don't know what the fuck you even call that, man. That stalker's like, let's go. It's just running into that main base trying to distract right now. This disruptor's getting picked off by an individual stalker at the third. The stalker in the main did end up getting picked off. A disruptor shot hits absolutely nothing. Oh, he's gonna blink forward. He's gonna blink forward. Did they get it? Oh, he hits 2 of his own stalkers. He got 2 of the red stalkers, but 2 of the blue ones as well. Ah! The last second disruptor micro actually moved away from hitting 2 more enemy stalkers. The blue team panicking with that and copping some friendly fire. The economy is still here. We've got disruptors. There's absolutely room for either side to get back in this game. 4 disruptors, 14 stalkers though on that side. We need more disruptors on the south, and that is what they're committing to. Both sides with 3 mineral lines up. These stalkers going to continue to be annoying. We've got a squad on the left, a squad on the right. This is non-stop 1-2 punch. A jab on the right, looks to distract. And he's going to slide in the left-hand side, grabs a disruptor off the rally point. A lovely pick off there. Those stalkers doing nicely on the other side. Picks off another stalker as well. Oh, he's being such a pain in the ass here. Luring those stalkers out of position. Disruptors are going to come back here. But these stalkers just going to trade out on these probes, I would say. Yeah, just shift-click the probes. Take out what you can. And look at that. Moves into the mineral line and says, hey, land a disruptor shot here. I dare you. I dare you, bro. Kill 8 of your own probes. Do it. Does end up losing the stalkers, but not before getting quite a few probe kills, and now disruptors are out on both sides. Notice how we do see our southern team spreading the balls out a little bit. No, they're clumping them up. You gotta unstick those from the leg. The stalkers are the leg here in this analogy, and remember, you've got to unstick the balls. If they're too clumped up, they can't cover each other properly. Nice disruptor shot, just zones them out for now. Got to be careful though, you're way outnumbered with the stalkers here. You need more stalkers. These stalkers blinking, they're trying to backstab them. They get a disruptor, they're dodging. Oh my god. They're just, oh my god. This is like some crazy 4-dimensional bowling where the bowling pins run around the fucking lane trying to dodge the bowling balls. That was actually super sick. Meanwhile, we're seeing stalkers and disruptors here still hanging out. The stalker backstabs here. These stalkers trying to distract. They're trying to keep the disruptors on the back foot. But I just kind of worry a little bit because, yeah, look at that. That's enough stalkers to 2-shot a disruptor, and that's a very dangerous number. That's where it gets very frightening. They might just go towards the main and natural. Meanwhile, on the other side, oh, gets a big disruptor shot. Oh, okay, the bowling pin's unable to dodge that time around, but I think there's enough stalkers here. Blue should be able to stabilize, so those stalkers will be able to take this fight. The question is, can the disruptors zone out this army that's advancing on the third? Our 4th base has gone down behind this. No Pred and Dr. Ryan continuing to build and assert upon this advantage, constantly hitting from multiple sides. Stalker going down the left-hand side does create a little bit of tension here. We've got a lot of disruptors coming in. The disruptors are not in position. These 3 players on the south, I think one of them needs to be spreading out those disruptors and getting them to cover both sides at once, but they keep clumping up. It looks like just one player has control of every single disruptor. Oh my god, but no Pred and Dr. Ryan. Screw the pooch. Oh my god, that was like 6 disruptors just walked in. They may be getting ahead of themselves though. They've said, look, win percentage 80% after that shot. I don't know, guys. You've still got this squad of stalkers picking off disruptors, picking off probes. You're down at base. You are in trouble right now. And you know what? If they could have pushed straight across the map with that disruptor advantage, they might have been able to do it, but actually they're even behind in disruptors. Even after that amazing trade, no Pred and Dr. Ryan have just been so on top of picking everything off, and they are up very high in the economy. Look at that. He's going to try to blink. I think he screwed up the Q there. Yeah, does. Oh, they anticipated it. Oh, man. Nice move by Blue here. He's going to pick off at least a few more of these stalkers. And well done. Good trades. They've got to go get a few more of those nice disruptor shots. They need a 4th base at the same time. You can see the naturals mining out, the mains mining out. They're going to need more bases. Or at least to deny the opponent's base. They are up a few stalkers, make that dead even in stalkers. They're down about 6 disruptors. The problem right now is we've clearly got just one player controlling all the disruptors in the blue team. Meanwhile, the red team split. Oh my god, but he's not watching again. Oh my god, I don't know which player it is. Obviously, there's only 2 players on the north, but they are struggling to use these disruptors correctly. And oh, disruptors coming in from the left. A decent shot there, but look at that, look at that. Oh, it's a sandwich. Oh my god, the 2-sided teabag drags the balls across the kneecaps and across the face at the same time. And that there from the red team was a beautiful, beautiful maneuver. It's going to depower with this backstab though. Nice stalker backstab here from the blue side, saving that disruptor shot. I love it. Has the stalker advantage. No need to use it. Oh, they just blinked in. But not the best stalker disruptor shot. Just gets like a probe and a stalker. And look at that. Oh, blinks at the last second. He's going to try to dodge, but no. Great disruptor balls. And they do end up landing on the face. It looks like, despite fighting hard, fighting long, trying to put on a spiky face mask to intimidate their opponents and say, don't drop your balls here. No Pred and Dr. Ryan say, no, that's fine. We'll teabag you anyway. We've got like 400 disruptors and a bigger economy this game. Feel like their disruptors have probably not been microed quite as well overall, at least especially in the disruptor versus disruptor. But I think at this point we can see Alphastar is broken and both sides seem to think they're clearly winning. I think the southern side maybe broken in that it thinks it's winning when it's at half the supply. The red team, though, thinking only a 60% win rate when your opponent's been a base and a half down on you for this long. I don't know, man. I think your win percentage might be a little bit higher than that. A couple of stalkers do get taken out on the right-hand side. Oh! And a big ball to the stalker's face there as well. Gonna put those probes back to mining. It's very hard to finish off stalkers, but you've got to realize at this point, we could actually just see Stalker run-bys, I think, from No Pred and Dr. Ryan. If they could invest in mass Stalker, their opponents can't really keep up in economy. But there we go. 8 Stalkers just warped in. Where did they warp in there? Yeah. And the opponent's not going to have enough Disruptors to keep up with all of this, guys. They're going to fall apart. So, shit. This game, man. Yeah, if you can get enough out, that'd be great. A Colossus randomly queuing up here. I guess 13 Disruptors. They've decided we don't need any more than that. That's more than enough. Gonna push through the middle. If they can get rid of this base, that's gonna be it. We got Stalkers and Disruptors from the left-hand side. Stalkers starting to blink in, baiting out some balls. These probes trying to get out of there. Meanwhile, Stalker Disruptor pushing on the other side, but they haven't actually started a fight just yet. Oh, okay. Balls, 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 balls. Oh my god, he just recalled probes from here to here. Absolute screw up there. Was hoping it would select another Nexus for the recall. Oh, big ball! Once again lands on the balls. That's some ball-on-ball action. This is some crazy shit. Another ball. Oh my god, another big disruptor hit. Takes out 2 enemy disruptors. But I think there's just too many units, perhaps. They're going to try to fall back. This 4th base has been evacuated. Another big shot comes in there. Oh, blinking at the last second. And look at that. We are seeing blink forwards here. That disruptor's going to go down. Both sides just trying to click on each other's balls as much as possible. It sounds a little bit like one of those strange mobile games that I see advertised on my Google sidebar. We click on the balls. Bring the pleasure party or some shit like that. And you're like, what is this mobile game? Anyways, long story short, there's a lot of balls. They're hitting the other balls. It's a clash of the balls, and there's lots of balls. I don't really know what I'm watching at this point. I'm pretty sure the northern team's winning because they just have more stuff. But yeah, this has been a fucking close game. Almost identical units lost tab. Just Stalkers fighting. Stalk. Oh, blinks at the last second. Spread, 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 spready, 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 spready. No spready. And 3 do end up going down. Nice recall to save a few of those. And what is it? 6 Disruptors, 12 Stalkers versus 7 Stalkers, 3 Disruptors. They're hanging in there, but with no 4th base up behind this, it looks like our blue team is just running out of the juice. You know, they're running dry. You could say it's 32 probes on just 5 mineral patches. That's not good. This base is almost out. The main base is completely out. And at this point, I mean, we've seen a back and forth crazy match. I think if there's one thing to see Mass Stalker Disruptor on, it is definitely this. This is actually really fucking cool. 4 Stalkers running forward there. They're going to try and take him out. Stalkers going back. They're going to try to get on top of these. Those Stalkers just going to get on out of there for now. It's all about the Disruptor shots to survive on the southern side. Did that Colossus end up finishing, by the way? It did not. There's a random Immortal on the way as well. That pair of Stalkers finally do get ganked. But the high ground shot. They just used their blink. They just used their blink. But I think it's off cooldown now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boom. Oh my lord. No. Who the fudge was looking at that? I think they're in chat. Dr. Ryan and John Bomb. One of you needs to throw. No Pred and Dr. Ryan. One of you needs to throw the under the bus. That was a fucking travesty. Who was controlling that army? Which one of you do we get to shit on? That was disgusting. No Pret says, oh, I killed the Colossus. We were only meant to build Stalkers and Disruptors, so when it popped out, I actually killed my own Colossus. Oh, there's an Immortal here that they haven't realized yet. Anyway, Stalkers and Disruptors versus Stalkers and Disruptors. The blue team keeps taking these much better Disruptor trades when their opponents aren't looking. Look at that, he spread the balls out. Oh, pursues into the backup Disruptor shots. Nicely done. Picking off some of these Stalkers, but very low on shots now. He's going to need to fall back for the moment. Just doing a zoning shot and a 6th base on the left. Meanwhile, the 4th base only now starting. Is that the opponents are trying to build a Nexus down there? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh my god, they're queuing up every base on the map. No Pred and Dr. Ryan just playing with their food right now. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, they actually threw that army away on purpose, Florencio style, to give their opponents hope. So they might actually be douchebags. Guys, we have a douchebag Amber Alert here. So they may actually be kidnapping their opponent's dignity by purposely making it look like they still have a chance. Okay, fair enough. Nice Disruptor shots once again from the blue side. Taking the better trades there. But does it matter? The Stalkers there defending. I really do think No Pred and Dr. Ryan are cackling on Discord as this is happening and kind of just going, let's make them think they have a chance. Oh. Ultimate douchebag style is, I think, what we call this. Some sewer mermaid shit for sure. Stalkers do pick off a Disruptor there. Skirmishing on both sides of the map. Still just no money for this blue team, man. They just got nothing. And the balls! No! Oh, for once we see the red team with the earlier shots, except... And they clump 6 Disruptors on top of each other once again. No Pret and Dr. Ryan, can somebody give these players a class on how to use Disruptors? Holy shit. Whoever's controlling them more on the south side is laying waste to their macro advantage. I mean, we've got clearly the better macro from No Pred and Dr. Ryan, but their Disruptor micro is a thing of legends. It's like, it's impressive how many fights they've thrown away. I mean, I feel like they should just not be moving out with more than 2 Disruptors at a time, yet they keep taking like 13 Disruptors, clumping them together and just walking them into the opponent's shots. It's like, just take 2 or 3. When do you ever need to shoot 7 Disruptors at once? Just fucking make a rule. You're not allowed to control more than 3 at a time because you're clearly making a hot mess of it, mates. This red team is just... it's an absolute fucking disaster, mate. I mean, there's actually another base mining. It's still game over because they've just got way too much shit. But they're trying to throw this game as hard as they can. This is some true Florencio level shenanigans, man. I think too many people here just trying to extract the salt from their opponents. A lovely friendly fire shot from the blue side. They say, oh, but then they get 2 massive shots again. Jesus friggin' Christ, what are you guys doing? How do you manage to do... I thought the blue team was like, oh, we'll friendly fire a Stalker. We'll take a shitty shot. We'll give you a chance. Nope. It's... Still super fucking, still super fucking red favored despite throwing 8 Stalkers and 5 Disruptors away again. An absolute goddamn travesty. Recalls a Disruptor into the battle. That was the coolest thing I've seen today. How often do you see a Disruptor recalled into the battle because it's cut off by the rocks? That was the sickest. Doesn't matter, you're still dead, but style points. Good on ya. John Bomb, Leonius, Flexible, fucking... big balls players right there, man. Unfortunately, doesn't matter how big your balls are. When your opponent has literally 400 times the number of balls you have, it don't matter. The probes are going to go for a counter attack. They encounter the 17th division of Stalker Disruptor that the red side has. Realizing that they only have 3 Stalkers and a Disruptor, we may see them tap out at some point soon. Maybe. Turns out, I guess Alphastar doesn't really know when it's done. Wants to get another Disruptor shot. Let's go. Boom! Friendly fires its Nexus as well as killing the 3 Stalkers. And here we see some revenge lasers. No Pred and Dr. Ryan. Gonna take that out. Never say never. Never give up till it's over, guys. In chat, they're saying we actually played 4 hours of this. It was non-stop PvP Archon mode on this map, microing Stalker Disruptor, and that's all we did. You know what's really cool? You guys probably all got way better at Blink Stalker Disruptor from these games. I can only imagine. Oh my god! Well, No Pred and Dr. Ryan didn't get any better at it. That's fucking for sure. Jesus Christ. Did you see the way they blinked on top of their own disruptors to create the maximum clump? Ah! Ah! It's funny as well, because it's a perfect example of even at Masters level, because those are both Masters level players, players actually hurting themselves with over micro repeatedly, right? It's like, yeah, let's bring our 7 disruptors together in a ball without any vision in front of them. It's like the golden rule of disruptors is unstick the balls, spread them out, keep vision in front of your army so you can never get surprised, and always start the fight with one disruptor in front of the rest and the other one's kind of spread out behind it, so if they blink on it, you've got other disruptor shots that they're not in range of focusing down. Okay, we can... And it finally goes down. Alphastar predicts win percentage at 100%. I don't know what the fuck I just watched, but it was kind of incredible. GG, well played, guys. Let's take a look here quickly. There was a total of 85 probes killed by the red team, 40 by the blue team. We did see a units lost tab that ended up, of course, being a bit red favored, simply because they were winning. And once you start winning, taking out their bases, you do get ahead. But there was some absolutely appalling disruptor control from the red team. I think No Pred and Dr. Ryan win the Blink Stalker battle. I think they did a bit better with that, a bit more decisive. But holy shit balls, man. Appalling disruptor control. I love you guys. That was amazing, though. Just like, I think it must have been over 10 times we saw 5+ disruptors all clump up and go down to 1 disruptor shot. Like, I think we probably saw at least 50 disruptors go down to, like, mass disruptor shootings. It was terrible, dude. Amazing. I love you guys. GG. Thank you for the disgusting game and the absolute shit show that was. Whoops.
My man.
That was the sort of StarCraft you don't get to see a lot of. You do not get to see a lot of that.